Hey everybody, I hope and pray that you're doing well. Today as we come to our word from the word. And today that word is grace. Grace. Now, if you're watching these daily, Merry Christmas. Man, what a year it has been. You realize we have done 252 of these little short videos this year. What a blessing that is. We give God all the glory. And I thank you for those of you who have been so faithful to join with us each and every day, even here on Christmas Day. So here this Sunday morning, I know a lot going on maybe in your home with your families at churches, and I know, man, it's been bitterly cold, but aren't you thankful for the grace of God? Now, as we finish up our Luke 2 study this week, I want you to look at verses 36 through 40 today. It says, "Now there was one, Anna, a prophetess, the daughter of Phanuel of the tribe of Asher. She was of a great age and had lived with a husband 7 years from her virginity. And this woman was a widow of about 84 years, who did not depart from the temple, but served God with fastings and prayers night and day. And coming in that instant, she gave thanks to the Lord and spoke of him to all those who looked for redemption in Jerusalem." Now, if you remember from yesterday, as we were talking about and looking at the encounter with Simeon, that you know that she sees all this, she hears all this that's going on, and now she is joining in the praise and worship. Now, our sermon today, this Sunday morning, is going to be on the worship, how we are indebted to Christ and we ought to worship him. Do you notice how the shepherds came and worshiped? Simeon was there and he was excited about what was going on. And you know that he was worshiping and praising God for what he had seen. And now Anna is doing just the same. You know that the wise men come to do the same. And for generations after generations after generations to this day, people are still worshiping Jesus Christ. And we get to do it for all eternity. But it's not something we deserve. Jesus Christ is not something that we deserve. It is only by the grace of God. It was only by the grace of God that Anna, she had been serving faithfully to God. It was by the grace of God. It wasn't because she'd been serving faithful that he said, you know what? Well, here, because you do that, I owe you this. No, but I think it was a reward for her faithfulness in a different kind of way. In a way that, no, God didn't owe it to her, but by grace, God blessed her to be able to experience the grace of God, to be able to see the salvation of not just Israel, right? I mean, that's what they were focusing on. But for us as Gentiles, we can focus on the salvation of the world. I don't know about you, but all year long we've been talking about faith over and over. That's been our theme of faith this year. And I don't know if you ever paid any attention, just a little nugget for you. Every day, I do 5 videos a week. And so I spell out FAITH. I've spelled it out every week this year. Just that little message there in the bottom of the YouTube video. If you get the text, that first letter, if you look back on your text, you'll see FAITH. FAITH, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You say, why do you do that? It was just something kind of the Lord laid on my heart, and I just wanted to do that. This week, I encourage you to look back and see what this week spells. It's not faith, but it's where our focus should be. And it's by the grace of God that we get to experience God. It's by the grace of God that we get to experience God. Now today, on this wonderful Christmas day, will you spend time worshiping him? Will you spend time praising him for what he's done for you? Will you take just a few moments amidst all the celebration and the presents and all the overeating and all the family and all the wonderful things that come along with it? Will you still remember that the only reason we celebrate any of it is because Jesus came to earth? Not because he had to because of us, but because he had to because God the Father had willed it for him. But it was by God's grace, through our faith, for by grace, through faith are we saved. For by faith, and grace. What a beautiful combination that is. So let me just say this. For me, my family, and our church family here at Chestnut Level, wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we'll join back with these videos sometime in the next couple weeks. God bless you again, and we hope to see you soon. Merry Christmas.